We
Yes,
we
yes.
speak. We speak.
Knowledge?
How are you, sir?
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Very good, very good. So, yeah. How long do you need to speak for?
Maybe 2 minutes, sir. I don't want to keep your time. I know you're very busy. You're in sunny South Africa with your beautiful wife. I don't want to keep you.
That's very kind of you. Yes, when it's, well, daylight, it is sunny. It is beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. South Africa is our home.
Yes, sir.
And you should all come and see how magnificent it is. And it's your inheritance.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, Mr. English, a lot of people with everything that you turned around and you said when you gave me the statement to read out on the show, which I did. Thank you very much for blessing the fight is right with your statement, and that went viral. When you said about you not wanting your son to participate in this contest, we had Miss Ringside just ask the question. As she asked the question, I thought I would have to go straight to the horse's mouth, and that is the king in you, sir. And did you know anything prior about this, or you just wasn't happy about the weight situation?
I made it very clear 3 months ago that this fight isn't going to happen because he's my son. I've got to protect him. These people are attempting to murder that boy. And it's clear to me, but it's not to anybody else. If you are a fighter, if you've lived the life of a fighter, if you know what it is to lose weight, my son's been protected, and I've brought him up good in boxing. But, he doesn't want to listen. He wants to be the boss. And so I said, go ahead. I don't think you should have the fight. I think, you get the same money for fighting Liam Smith. Then you have Billy Joe Saunders. Then you have Canelo. That's your career. And these guys you can beat because you're a magnificent fighter. But unfortunately, Junior doesn't understand, doesn't believe in me. I believe in him, but he doesn't believe in me. And sadly, it's come to the point where, when you no longer care, it means, I've let go. He's, he manages himself and he looks after himself, and I say, fine. I've done nothing but gift this young man a career, a name, a face. The respect that I garnered from all those years, those 24 World Championship fights. Never mind the wins, just look at the losses. Look at the man that I had to be. And then what? I'm going to have my boy tell me how to do this? He's going to tell me he's boss? No, he just doesn't appreciate how good things have always been. But, by the by now, and, I'll go and put you, look, you see, you've got people that, you aspire to be like. He picked Floyd Mayweather Jr. because he shows the bling, he shows the planes, he shows the money. He shows the girls. He's got clubs. I admired the man. He is a brilliant and fabulous fighter. I admire him as a fighter. As a man, don't talk to me about him. That's not, no, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, they're men. They lead by example. You're teaching my boy to be a bling bling kid. He's looking up to you, Mr. Mayweather. No, And so that's why he didn't listen. And now the world is looking at him as though he's a greedy little pig. And I tried to keep him away from that. But he wouldn't listen. And he said, yeah, I got feel. And I started off. Now, I think we've spoken just about 2 minutes. I have to get back to my...
I know you do, sir. Lastly, before you go, sir, you spoke to me about this before, and you were saying that you didn't believe that Conor Benn was trying to cheat.
Yes.
Would you just like to touch the Fighters Right, myself and Tun, on this one, please, sir?
Okay, when I look at a fighter, I look at the spirit in the man. Okay, Conor would have had no idea, in my view, of what they would suggest he should have. I've seen them do it. I've watched them. These are men who are going to be rooted out of this game because they're not fighters. They're PE teachers. I respect them, but not when they're harming fighters, because in my view, when I look at Conor Benn, that's a pure young man. And I said to him before, I said, don't do this. You've got a glittering career in front of you. You can beat the Americans. Why don't we partner up? Our team against the American team. I spoke to him like a dad should speak to a son. They're not like me. I told Nigel, don't come to these speaking engagements. There's going to be too much pressure on you. Because you let them lead your son into a pit, a snare. That boy's clean. He's a clean man and a great fighter. But you have toddlers looking after us fighters, toddlers. These guys they call managers and promoters. These guys, I'm coming for you. Yeah, you try to murder my boys. I'm coming for you. Yeah. Right, sorry, Spencer, I got a little bit carried away.
Don't worry about that. Thank you so much. As you're speaking right, Chris, as you're speaking right now, Tunde's wiping tears from his eyes.
Another man's son. I know what weight. I know what 3 pounds beneath 160 when you're 33 years old. When you're 33 years old, to get down to 3 pounds beneath that middleweight limit, it's madness. But he won't listen. And I can't afford for him to feel I've already lost one son. It's not happening. And it didn't happen. Yeah. And I had very little to do with it. I will move on.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chris. Big up from Tunde, big up from myself and all of the listeners of Fighters Right. Thank you so much, Christopher Livingston Eubank Sr.
Jesus Christ.